Hello. I'm gonna get this set up somewhere. Sorry if you're here. And you're super close up to my face. Let's see here. If you're here, say hi. Hello, everybody. Hi. Hello. Hi, Tommy. Hello. I have to put some lotion on my hands because my knuckles are literally like cracked and bleeding because I've been washing my hands so much. And they hurt all the time. Tommy Bradley sent me pictures of your guys' new furniture. It looks so good. I'm so jealous of your bedroom furniture. When we move, I definitely want to get, like we are going to get a new bedroom set. I just want to throw everything away. Am I going to miss military housing? No. Not really. Let me see. Oh, okay. Okay, sorry guys, I was missing a few messages because of the settings. Hi, Grace. I'm just gonna wait for more people to get in here. Hi, Diana. Hello. I have a real issue with my computer and I need someone to help me. I have the virus on my MacBook where the thing is popping up and it says like low on memory. And it won't go away and it's making me so mad. Like I can't even upload my video that I need to upload because it's like in the way. Is anyone else having that problem? I heard it's like a thing going on right now. Hi. Anyways, I can't use my computer. I am really getting to the point where I think I may need a new MacBook and that's fine. I really actually want a new one because I need one with more memory anyway, but it's just like frustrating because we've only had it like let's see. Well, we've had it for 3 years, but I feel like that's not very long. But am I excited? We're getting close to Devin getting out of the military. Yes, super excited. Although with everything going on right now, it makes it hard to like look forward to that because I just feel like I'm so stressed about like right now. I'm not stressed, but like anxious, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like so weird right now, but it's hard for me to think about like the future, but it's crazy because he gets out in just like a few months, which is nuts. So, but yeah, I'm still really excited. I feel like we've been looking forward to him getting out for so long that I just feel like it's never gonna happen. You know what I mean? Are y'all gonna stay in Florida? I don't know. We're not sure. Everything is up in the air right now. I feel like you can't plan ahead for anything with all this going on. I know, I'm like in such a funk, like just like day to day. I'm just like in a funk. Today, I've been in a funk for the whole second half of the day today. And I just feel like, you know, where's the new pup? He's sleeping. I can show you him. Let's see. Can I turn this camera around? I don't think so. Let's see, I'll just show you. He is sleeping over there. And Sherman is laying next to me right here. They both just got in trouble a few minutes ago. I swear it feels like I have freaking kids. I mean, I don't know what it feels like to have kids, but like literally they were fighting. I was trying to vacuum just like 20 minutes ago, and they were fighting so bad in the front room. And for some reason, you can like hear through the walls easier in the front room. And they were just like barking back and forth at each other. And I just wanted to like rip my hair out. And I've like had a bad day. Not a bad day, but whatever. I'm just like stressed out, I guess. And they just wouldn't stop barking at each other. And literally, I put Sherman in timeout in the bathroom down here when he needs to just like cool down for a second, because sometimes he just gets like too much, you know, like too hyped up. And I just put him in there so he can just like chill out. It's like a big bathroom. And I just like literally threw him in there and left Marvin. And I was like, do you guys ever just, you're like, don't talk to me, don't look at me, nobody say anything. I'm just like going crazy, I think, being at home all day. But anyways, and now they're being good and laying down and sleeping. So they just like don't stop all day long. Like literally they don't stop. So they're exhausting sometimes, but I love them. How are you doing? I'm okay. I have good days and bad days with all this going on, you know? Some days I feel like really good. I don't know. I just feel like I have way too much time on my hands, to be honest. Like too much free time to like sit and think about just anything. And too much time on my hands where like I feel like if I don't do enough during the day, then I just feel like really down on myself. Like I feel like I need to go and like accomplish a million things in one day, which I know is not true. Like I'm aware that how I think is crazy, but that's just how I feel. So I just feel like I have too much free time, you know? I'm sure a lot of you guys know what I mean, but I cannot wait to go back to work, honestly. I'm like ready to go back to work. What brand of nail polish did I use? Okay, so I did like my own gel nails, and so this brand is the ANS brand, I think, from Sally's. I got the like gel light off of Amazon. Hi. I got the gel light off Amazon, and it was like $15, I think. And if you search like gel nail light, like UV light, it's the Amazon's Choice one. I don't know what brand it is though. Sorry. And then I got all of my polishes from Sally's. They sell like the nicer brands that you kind of see at salons. They don't, my Sally's doesn't sell like the OPI gel. I think they only sell that at like cosmetology stores, like cosmetologist stores. But I've seen like the DNC brand, and then like a bunch of different, hi Deborah, a lot of the different like good, nicer brands are at Sally's for the gel. But the ANS brand, the girl recommended to me, so that's what I use. I will say, like, it doesn't last that long. Like, I forget how many days ago I did this. Maybe, like, almost a week ago. And they're fine, but I feel like it peels up so easily on the sides when I do it like this. Maybe I'm just, like, I feel like maybe I need to, like, roughen up my nails more before I put it on. But the upside to that is it's really easy to take off. So once I'm ready for it to come off, like, it still looks good. Like, nothing has chipped or anything. But yeah, I would say like it lasts like maybe a week compared to like the 2 to 3 weeks that when I go to the salon it lasts. So, but you know, you're doing it yourself at home, so it's kind of like, you know, it's never going to be the same, but I like it. My nails needed a break from going to the salon. Oh, that sucks, Grace. I know, I got my nails done. Like, I got my nails done on my birthday, which was March 14th. It was like the last weekend that anything was like really like, people were still going out. So I got like a manicure and a pedicure that day, which my pedicure is like done now, but because that was like almost a month ago. But like I just peeled my nails off like a week ago, and like my nails were so grown out. Oh yeah, much cheaper to do your nails at home for sure. I enjoy getting my nails done ever since I started working full-time again. Like that's something that I like treat myself to. So especially because I like, you know, I work with my hands and stuff, and so I feel like I just feel better because I'm taking gloves on and off all day. I'm washing my hands. I feel like I'm so rough with my hands. I just feel better when I have my nails done, because otherwise I just feel like they look so ugly. So I was going like every 2 to 3 weeks for like the last couple months. But I'll usually do that. Like I'll go get my nails done for like a couple months and then I'll give them like a few month break. So I'll probably, well, obviously I don't have a choice right now, but I'm going to give them a break right now. But I still am doing them at home, but it's not the same, you know? One hand always looks better than the other one. I know. I know. And I made the mistake too. I used my dominant hand first, or wait. Yeah, so then I had to paint my other hand with this hand that already had polish on it. I feel like I do better when I don't have anything on this hand, so I can like, you know, take my time and move my hands how I want. My husband just finished basic and I'm nervous with moving away and living on base. Don't be nervous. You adjust quickly. You'll adjust quickly and you just have to like find friends and like make a community like where you are. I've never really had trouble moving away from family. I don't really miss, like, I don't get homesick that often. Not that I don't miss my family, but I just don't really get homesick. But I just keep myself busy. It's kind of like out of sight, out of mind for me. I know a lot of people get really homesick though. But I call my mom and my dad like every single day. And I FaceTime everybody a lot. And I really don't feel like I'm like not there. Like I really don't. Because we talk so much. But yeah, just find friends and get a job if you can. Like stay busy. It's like fun to have your own like little adventure and then you get to like move into your own place together and I think it's really fun. So you will be fine. Let's see. Are you nervous and anxious about transitioning out of the military with everything going on? We want to get out, but something weird like Hurricane Michael or the pandemic happens and we second guess. Like, am I nervous like to have something happen like this and him not be in the military? No, not really. Devin works in healthcare, so I know like everybody's situation is different. We've never been, like Devin always said like he never wants to be in a situation where he feels like he has to stay in the military. So like we make decisions to put ourselves in a good place to where that would never happen. And I personally always would choose my happiness over anything else. And just like our mental health would be very, 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 especially his, poorly affected if he stayed in the military. So like nothing would be worth it for him to stay in. Nothing would be worth it to us for him to stay in. Like nothing. Like even if he had like a $20,000 bonus or something, like he still would not stay in. But since my husband has a healthcare job, I'm not really ever worried about it because like 8 times out of 10, I feel like his job will always be needed. I luckily work for a place that's still taking care of us even though we're not working. So I'm really grateful for that. But no, this stuff doesn't really like bother me that much. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just don't think about it enough. But any advice on how new military spouses can meet and talk to other spouses when not living on base and their spouses at BMT? Oh, okay. So, well, I would say join like spouse groups on Facebook. That would be my tip. If you like don't live near anybody that's a military spouse, I would just join like Facebook groups. There's so many Facebook groups for military spouses, and then like just finding other military spouses on Instagram. It's easy to do if you like search the hashtag like military spouse or like Air Force wife or whatever. Because like I always hashtag my stuff with that, and so I'm assuming a lot of other people do too. And just connecting like through social media is really all you can do. But I would say definitely Facebook groups. Take advantage of that. What do they do if they have people that have braces on and need their wires changed? So we are I don't know if it was the state of Florida or if it was like a countrywide thing, but the American Dental Association put out a statement that any non-essential dental like things had to be shut down until May 8th. So orthodontics is considered optional. So we are closed down. We are taking only like absolute emergency appointments, and we are allowed to do very, very minimal things. So like we're not changing wires. People are just like, their treatment's not on pause, but they're just kind of like holding out for the meantime. If you have braces on, like the wires and stuff are still working. even if you have them in a little bit longer than you were supposed to. Like, you don't always get your wires changed at every visit. So if your like wires poking you, or if you like broke a bracket, like really all we can do is make you comfortable. So just like clipping wires and stuff like that. But we're only seeing like true emergency appointments. And so we're postponing appointments until May right now. So hopefully we get to go back to work at the beginning of May. So yeah. Any advice on starting a YouTube channel? I've started but don't know what videos to do. Well, I would say if you started your channel, try to find like the niche that you want to do. So, like I love to cook. I love like grocery shopping and meal planning. So you guys know I do like tons of grocery hauls. So that's why I do that. You just have to find like a certain type of video or like a group of videos that you really like to do. So that's why I do have like a variety of videos, but they're all things that I like really like. And they're the same like category of videos that I like to watch myself. So I would just say like find your little niche. Don't do like, don't do like a huge range of videos, because then people won't know like what they're subscribing for. And just be consistent, be genuine, be creative, like come up with your own stuff. Don't copy other people. Just be yourself and have fun. And don't do it because you think like you'll make money or whatever. Like then, it's not going to be fun if you're only in it for that, because it really takes a long time for you to make any sort of money. Like I make a very stupid amount of money on YouTube. Like I wouldn't even like count it as much of anything, but it's so cool. It's just like a plus, it's just like a fun little hobby. But would he do the reserves? No, he is not. He considered it for a while. He definitely considered staying in the reserves or the guard, but he's not doing either of those things. He's just getting out completely. I always look forward to your grocery hauls. Oh, thank you. I don't know when my next grocery haul will go up. I feel like I've been posting a lot of them lately, so I'm kind of trying to like take a pause on it. What's your favorite thing about having 2 dogs? My favorite thing about having 2 dogs is they keep each other busy. So before, when it was just Sherman, I felt like he was always coming up to us with toys, like not in a bad way, but like he was always coming up to us with toys and like always wanting us to entertain him 24/7. And it was kind of like exhausting sometimes, because like we would just like want to watch TV sometimes and he just always wanted attention. And I feel like they really like wear each other out. Especially Sherman gets worn out by Marvin, because Marvin is so full of energy. So that's really good. And I would say the other thing is, I don't know, just having 2 dogs is so fun. Like, I don't know, 2 is better than 1, I feel like. And now that we have 2, I feel like what's another one? I would love to have a 3rd dog. I think we talked about, well, I told Devin, I'm definitely not getting another dog until we have a baby first. So I want to have a baby and then we would get another dog. I would love to have 3 doodles. That'd be so fun. That'd be crazy, but it would be so fun. I just feel like after you have 2, like what's another one? It's already chaos. Why would you, like what does it matter? Just add another. Can you tell my husband that 2 dogs is not too much? No, it's really not. Honestly, if anything, it made our lives easier to have 2. Like, I mean, obviously having a puppy is like a lot of work, which is like obvious. Anybody should know that. But like other than having to, it took me a long time to convince Devin to get a 2nd dog. But honestly, Sherman has done most of the work for us. He has trained Marvin, I feel like. Like we really haven't had to do anything except like take care of him, like feed him, take him out to go to the bathroom, like make sure he doesn't have accidents and stuff like that. But other than that, like it really has honestly made our lives a little bit easier because Sherman has someone to keep him busy. So how did you come up with your dogs' names? So we came up with our dogs' names. Sherman, I feel like I've said this story a million times. People are probably sick of hearing it. Sherman's name we came up with from the kids' movie, Mr. Peabody and Sherman. I don't know why we liked it or whatever, but we used to watch it when we would babysit our cousins, and we always just said, like, we like that name. And we never really liked it for, like, a kid, so we thought we would use it for a dog. And then Marvin's name is from How I Met Your Mother. If you guys watch that show, Lily and Marshall have a baby, and they name him Marvin after Marshall's dad. So that's where we got that name from. I always wanted a name. As soon as we, like, watched How I Met Your Mother, I always wanted to name one of our pets or, like, a kid after one of the characters. And we already had Sherman's name picked out, so I knew, like, that wouldn't happen. Sorry, I have, like, a dry patch on my forehead. And so I wanted to do Marshall or Marvin. I liked Barney and Ted too, but I really liked Marshall or Marvin. I liked those two names, so that's why I pushed for that name, and Devin was like, fine. So it was between Marvin and, what was the other one? It was another, like, Mar something name. I don't know. It was an old man's name too. But yeah, so that's how we came up with his name. Did we get a tornado? No. Having two dogs gives them someone to play with when the parents are away. It's amazing, not hard at all. Yeah, that's true. Oh, so my husband always said that, like, we had to wait until we got our house, like, bought a house to get another dog, which made sense to me for a while because I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Why would I want to move with two dogs, blah, blah, blah. But then one day I was kind of like, why? Like, it's really not that big of a deal. And also Sherman has already, like, messed up a few things in this house, and I was just like, why not, like, get the other dog while he's a puppy here when this house is already, you know, effed up. Like, there's spots on our carpet, like 2 different spots on our carpet in our bedroom that Sherman chewed through, so that it's like there's like a hole there. Not a hole, but like it shows like the stuff underneath the carpet, you know. And Marvin's picked at that, and so it's like, it is what it is. It was already messed up, so what does it matter? But honestly, I'm glad that we got him, so that way when we move into our house, whatever house we buy, he'll be pretty much trained, and then hopefully, like, he'll kind of be more so out of that phase of, like, you know, having accidents and stuff like that. So I am happy that we got him now. Oh, I gotcha. If it's a small dog, though, like, I don't really see the big deal. I could see if it's, like, a bigger dog, but, like, corgis are small. I feel like small dogs are so easy. Thank you, Grace. Our golden doodle is about to be 2, and our labradoodle is 5 months. Aww. Marvin went to his first vet appointment today. He's going to be 12 weeks old on Sunday, which is crazy because I feel like we've had him for a lifetime. And we got Sherman when he was 12 weeks old. So Marvin's just now about to be 12 weeks old, and I feel like I've already had him forever. But he's, like, just now almost the same age as Sherman was when we got him. It's, like, weird. Excited for the vlog you filmed today. Thank you. Yeah, I did vlog today. I vlogged because Marvin had his first vet appointment, and I wanted to vlog that, and so I just vlogged today. So, let's see. We also have a Pomeranian American Eskimo, so they would both be small. Oh yeah, that would be easy peasy. Marvin looks like he's growing so fast. I know. I'll show you guys Marvin if you haven't seen him. He's getting so big. He's almost 23 pounds. And Sherman's over here. Oh, sorry, guys. But yeah, Marvin was like 22.6 pounds today at the vet, which is insane to me. I know. So sad. Sherman was only 10 pounds at his age. So either he's growing like way faster than Sherman did, or he is going to be gigantic. So we'll see. We will see. But Have you tried the Chuck It brand of toys? Yes, I have. We have a Chuck It and a few of the balls, but that's all I have though. I just have like the actual Chuck It thing, like the one that you throw the ball, but I haven't tried any of the other toys. Trust me, when the stores open back up, like TJ Maxx and Home Goods, it's over for me because I haven't had a chance to go to buy a bunch of stuff for Marvin, so I'm gonna spend so much money buying stuff for him, even though we already have really everything he needs. Like, I just want to buy a bunch of new toys. I want to get him a bed. I've been avoiding buying him a bed online because you guys know if you have dogs, like dog beds can be so expensive, like stupid expensive, especially like for what they are. Like they have no business being that expensive. But if you get them at TJ Maxx, or like Home Goods, they're so much more affordable there, and I love getting him there. But Sherman never really liked dog beds. He never really cared for them. I think it's because like we obviously let the dogs like on the bed, on the couch, like anywhere they want, they can go. So I don't really think he like felt the need for one. But Marvin loves to like sit on top of pillows. Like he'll knock pillows on the floor and get on top of them and lay. And he loves sleeping like on the pillows in the bed. So I think he would like a dog bed. So I'm gonna get him one once the stores open back up. But yeah, I can't wait for like I can't wait to be able to go like to TJ Maxx and Marshalls and just like walk around. Even if I don't buy anything, like I just miss doing that because I did that all the time. Are you guys planning on moving to another state once he is out or staying? Yeah, everybody asks us that. I never really know what to say because, I don't know. I really don't want to leave my job. If I'm being honest, like I really don't want to leave my job. So I want to stay here. And Devin is in school here. And so I just feel like it would be so easy for us to transition and just stay here. And like if Devin wouldn't have a problem finding a job here, like if nothing else, he could work as a civilian in the hospital on Eglin, which I don't want him to do because I want him to get out of here, like completely. I want him to get out of the space. But like if nothing else, he could do that. But there's so many hospitals and places around here for him to work, so I want to stay here. Not forever, obviously. We don't like love it that much here where we would want to like live here forever. But like a couple of years, I don't know, I would like to stay here. And I think that that's what we'll end up doing. I mean, yeah, we would like to move back home, but like it's just going to be so hard, you know, like to pick up with both of us not having a job and everything like that. So I don't know. I just feel like it would be so much easier for us to stay here. But we would move like a little bit, like an hour away from here probably, like up towards Pensacola. That's what we were kind of like looking at, but we will see. Honestly, anything could happen. I'm not really like, you know, saying anything for sure. Are we going to get a cat? No. I don't really love cats, and I'm allergic to them, so. We just got the tug toys and a few of the other throwing toys from the brand from Chewy, and they love them. Yes, I definitely need more, like, indestructible toys for them. Ooh, Tractor Supply. I actually, I know, like, obviously I've been quarantining, but they just opened a new Tractor Supply in Fort Walton Beach, and I had a dog food bowl stand made for the dogs. I'll have to show you guys, it's so cute. And I need bowls for it, and the girl whose husband made it said that they got the bowls for theirs at Tractor Supply, and then and I really want to use it, so I was thinking about running in there maybe one day next week to go get those bowls. But I didn't know that they had dog beds. I didn't know they had stuff like that. I know like my one friend, she gets her dog's dog food there, but I've never been in one. How many years has Devin been in the military? For 4 years. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Devin having a medical job is like good and bad. Like in times like right now, it's like kind of sucks because he has to work no matter what, but then it's also like if he was in the civilian world, then he would still have a job. So I think the thing I look forward to most, though, is that, sorry, I'm gonna sneeze, maybe. The thing I'm looking forward to the most is him getting paid by the hour. Because if any of you guys are watching that like aren't military related, military members get like a flat rate no matter what they work. So it's good for some people because like if you work a job that like, you know, you work under 40 hours a week, you're still getting paid for 40 hours a week. But then if you're in a job like Devin where he works more than 40 hours a week, he only gets paid for 40 hours a week, no matter if he works 60 hours or 50 hours or whatever. And he always works more. So I'm excited for that. And also, like, if he works an off shift, he'll get extra money for working like an off shift, which he works nights. So I think I'm most excited for that. But yeah, medical jobs are always, you know, they're always nice, because you're always going to be able to find a job and stuff like that. So yeah, I know what you mean. Tractor Supply has pretty much everything animal related, and they have tools and appliances. Also have decor and clothes. You wouldn't think that. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to check it out. Hi Sarah. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. How are you doing? I'm just taking this, you know, situation day by day. I know some people like I saw Diana, I don't know if you're still watching, but I liked her tweet. My friend Diana tweeted about how like some people are doing really well with this and they are like enjoying it, but like some people aren't, and like that's okay. Because like, you know, some like our lives are like totally flipped right now. Like a lot's going on. So it's okay if you like, you know, are having a hard time struggling with this, because I am most of the time. So it's just like weird. I don't know. Like I think about it like in like 20 years, like when we have kids and like, you know, when our kids are in school and they're gonna probably learn about this, I would think, like in the history books and stuff of like the coronavirus and this pandemic and stuff. It's just like weird to think that we're like living through something like this, because like, I don't know, in my head I like to tell myself it's not a big deal, but like it is a big deal. And so I just like, I was talking to Devin earlier, like something like the bubonic plague, like of course they didn't have social media or anything like that back then, but like what were they thinking? Like what was going through their heads? Like you only really knew back then if something was happening, if it like your town was going through it, because you couldn't, like obviously they didn't have social media or anything like that, so they couldn't really like, you know, do you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to put into words. Like, I don't know. It's just weird to think about that we're living through something like historic like this. Like, I've never obviously experienced anything where they've shut down everything before because of like an illness. It's just so weird to think about. Oh, anyways. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, like Devin at the hospital here, they like just started making them wear masks like, I don't even know if it was like this week or last week, which is nuts. But he has 0 patient contact now, because before he like would go upstairs sometimes to draw blood, but now he doesn't. Just with everything going on, like the nurses are the only ones that are doing that right now. So, oh my gosh, Sherman's kicking me. What was I gonna say? So I feel better about that he like doesn't have any patient contact anymore, but at night, weird, Madison, that's so weird. What was I gonna say? Oh, he works on like the shift that he works, he's only with one other person. So that's pretty good. They can like stay away from each other, kind of like keep their distance. But so I feel okay about that. But literally he started like leaving his uniform in the garage and his boots and everything. And then he comes inside and he like goes upstairs and changes. which honestly I would prefer him to do anyway, because I hate when he brings his boots inside. It just grosses me out because he works in a hospital. But anyways, yeah. Oh, so weird. I'm a history major, and the plague had many similar issues to this pandemic. Word travels fast and people stayed away from each other. Our base is making us wear masks when we go to the commissary and the next. Yeah, oh, that's good, Abby. You know, I'm surprised, like, Devin at the hospital here, they aren't taking their temperatures before they come into their shift. Now, I don't know if that's different with, like, the nurses, but, like, where Devin works, like, they're not doing that. So I wish that they would, though, like, but when they've started doing, like, where you come into the gate here, like, the last 2 days, if I've left, they ask you if you've had any symptoms, if you've had to be quarantined in the last 14 days, if you have a temperature. So they're asking that people, like, when they come in. But they did issue where, like, at the commissary and stuff here, you have to wear a mask if you can't be within 6 feet apart from each other. So are any of your commissary next making everyone have an ID? They do that here anyway. They don't let anybody, well, I mean, purchase anything. I don't know if they're not letting anybody on base unless you have a military ID. They supposedly were supposed to be only letting people in that were essential personnel, active duty, and people who live on base. So only if you were coming to work or coming here because you live here. But they've never asked me, like, why I'm here. So I don't think they're really doing that. But they are not letting anybody without a military ID on base. And they're not doing, like, visitor passes right now, I don't believe. So, yeah. Let's see. My husband is in school and a lot of the students on base have symptoms. Oh my gosh, that's nuts. I don't like certain places aren't taking it seriously. I don't think that's very cool because they should be. But what do I know? Yeah, I know in Hurlburt they are supposedly not letting anybody on base that, like, doesn't live there or needs to go to work, but they haven't ever asked me. Like, I thought they would be asking me, like what are you coming on base for? But they've never asked me. Here in California, they are shutting everything down and keep pushing back days. Yeah. I mean, they just put the thing about social distancing until April 30th. I have not left my house except for things I needed to do. So I haven't been around anybody. So. Oh my gosh, yes, I did. Devin told me about that thing with the Navy captain. Yep, I heard about that. That's crazy. They aren't letting the retired veterans into the commissary during this week. Yes, let's see. Sorry, wait, which one was I gonna answer? Oh yeah, I heard about they're not letting, like, veterans, or, like, retiree people come on, like, into the commissary and stuff, which I think was a good call because, like, they can go anywhere, you know, like, people who live on base, like, if they don't really want to go far, like, we really only have the commissary. So if you, like, you know, people who are retired, like, they have any option available to them. So have you and Devin been to United Kingdom? No, we have not. Let's see. Ooh. Do you say your name Sierra? I just read your comment about your boyfriend being in basic and the girl being sick. I know. I wonder what they do in like BMT because you're so close to so many people. Are you guys planning on buying a house when you move? Well, we're not sure if we're moving back home, but we are planning on buying a house. The thing is that we've been talking to a realtor, and if you are like within a certain amount of time with your spouse getting out of the military, you have to have a letter from their new job saying that they have a job, proving like that they have an income, that they're gonna have an income when they get out. So that's a little hoop we have to jump through. But there's an idea of a place that Devin wants to work. So, where he could possibly like get a letter saying that he is gonna work there. And then we would be able to show that to a lender, and then they would be able to let us like get a loan and buy a house. So we'll see. It's a little obstacle we're gonna have to tackle, but it's gonna be fine. It's not the end of the world if we have to like rent a house, but we just really want to buy a house. I really want to buy a house. I really don't want to rent. So we'll see though. Oh my gosh, Logan, I have a story for you about that has to do with that. Have you heard that you have to use the VA loan within a year of getting out of the military? You know what? I think I may have heard that somewhere. I don't know. I don't know though. I don't know if that's true, but I thought someone told me that. Yeah, we are still going to be able to use the VA loan for sure. Let's see. Oh, so it's really funny because I never really talked about this. I don't know if I've mentioned this on a live before, but Devin, back at the end of last year, he put in for, what do you call it? What do you call it? It's like when you put in for a base. Oh, BOP. So it's called base of preference. And so if you're a first term airman, you can put in for a BOP where it's like an incentive for you to reenlist. And you put like a list of places that you want to go. And if they have availability anywhere, they'll give you orders there. But you have to reenlist. So Devin put in a list of places, and of course the one he got was Right Pat, which is so funny because the same thing happened to us before where it was the last one on the list. And if you guys don't know, Right Pat is like an hour from home for us, so we had like put all these cool places, and then the last one on the list was Right Pat, and that's where he got. And so, but he had to reenlist. He was told, they told him he could extend for 2 years and take the orders, which we were considering, which we would have moved literally right. I think it was like his report no later than date was like March 31st. So we would have been screwed. It's crazy because then he found out that he had to reenlist for 4 years at least to take the orders. They really tried to like trick him. Like it was like not cool at all. Like they had told him he could extend for 2 years. He started the paperwork, and then they were like, oh no, you have to reenlist for 4 years. So they were really sneaky about it, which was really shady of them. But anyways, he ended up denying the orders because he was like, no, I really want to get out. So anyways, we would have been moving like right now, and we would have probably been screwed because we would have like either sold a bunch of our stuff or literally like packed up all of our stuff or like ended our lease and all that. So it would have been not fun. Can you guys hear Marvin? Tell me if you can hear him. He like nurses in his sleep, and it's the cutest thing I've ever seen. But he's so loud when he does it. Can you guys hear that? It's so cute. What state? Oh, we'll either stay here or go home. That's the only two options. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, I've heard that they're like PCSing active duty members, but not spouses, which is crazy to me because I would be so mad. Like, what do they expect you to do? Like, let's say you were living somewhere and you have a kid, like on base, and then they make your husband PCS somewhere else. So then you're having to worry about having 2 different places for you guys to live. And like, that just seems insane to me. Whatever. I'm so sorry that you guys can hear him right now. Do any of your guys' dogs nurse in their sleep? Because Sherman still does. And he's 2. Marvin has done it from the day he came home, but he's also still a baby. They also put a 60-day freeze on deployment travel. Yeah, I know. I heard about that. Did you watch the Prince Harry and Meghan wedding? No, I didn't. Would you ever consider getting a tattoo in honor of your dogs / babies? For sure. I actually, funny story, sorry, I just lost my train of thought. I had a tattoo consult like the Wednesday that this all started, and so I wasn't able to go. But I have a tattoo idea that I wanted to get for Sherman. At the time, I didn't know we were getting Marvin. So it's going to be super cute, but now I'm going to obviously get it for the both of them. But yeah, so I'm excited to get that. And I probably will get a tattoo for my kids someday. I've been hearing that they're deploying people with some PCS, saying it's weird that there's a crazy amount of different info. I know. I wish they would just like, I don't know. Like, I see so much stuff on like the spouse pages on Facebook, and I'm like, I don't know really like what to believe. Hi. My fiance is deployed and was supposed to be home this month. Ugh, I know that sucks. I'm sorry. I have a friend who they have 2 little kids, and he was supposed to come back like this weekend from a 6-month deployment, and now I don't know when he's coming back, but oh, Logan, yay, that makes me so happy. I'm glad that you made a friend through this. Sorry if I have strawberries in my teeth. I feel like the deploying people does not make sense. My husband's ship is only doing small underways for training, and they are not suspending it. Like, why? Yeah, I know, that doesn't make any sense. I'm thinking about getting my boxer's paw print, but can't decide. I would love to get the dog's paw prints, but that would be such a big tattoo, and I feel like I can't commit to that. But the idea I have is really, really cute. Would you consider moving to any other state than where you're from? Yes, but not when he's transitioning out of the military. My fiance is deployed. Oh, sorry, I already read that comment. Are you and Devin going to write a book? No. The military is dumb. I'm going to say it. You're not wrong. I 100% agree. 100%. I just like, I mean, I feel like I talk a little bit of smack, but I just like can't wait until Devin gets out, and I feel like I have more freedom to just like say what's on my mind about this place and like, you know, how he's been treated here and everything else. So I can't wait. Your mop TikTok is the exact way I feel. I know, right? Wasn't that funny? Sorry. Have you ever thought about joining the military? Hell no. You guys need to, you guys should follow me on TikTok if you haven't. Are your families excited for you to get out of the military? I don't know, actually. Sorry, let me read some of these comments. Have you and Devin been to Texas? Yes, we lived there for a little bit. No, I'll be old and bald. Are you still going to do YouTube after Devin's out? Of course. I can't wait to do YouTube when Devin's out. My husband signed up for 6 years in the Air Force and gets out in exactly 1 year. This will also end being long distance for us. Do you not live with him? That sucks. Speaking of paw prints, when we got our puppy, we did one of those clay paw prints. Oh my gosh. Funny that you say that, because I told Devin, I was like, I want to order on Amazon one of the things to make one of Marvin's paw right now, because when we got Sherman, I didn't make the paw print ornament until his first Christmas, which he was 11 months old at his first Christmas. So since Marvin's birthday is in the same month as Sherman's, he's going to be 11 months old on Christmas as well. So by then his paw is going to be huge. So I want to get one of his paw when it's tiny, but he's growing at the speed of a weed. So he's growing so quickly is what I'm trying to say. I know that sounded weird. So I need to do that. So that's a good idea. I wonder if I can make something at home, like with flour and something, you know, like mix together some dough, put his paw in there, and then bake it. I wonder. Are you nervous to transition back to living near family? I do like the distance too. I don't even know if we're going to be moving back near family, so. I don't live with my husband because I live in California and work for Disney, and I get paid more working in Cali. Aw, I'm sorry. That's a cool job, though. My husband gets out in a year and a half. We live in Florida, and it's way too hot. I feel you on that. Wow, that's crazy. I just cut, I almost said Sherman. I did cut Devin's hair the other day. We got a kit to cut his hair, and I didn't do too bad of a job, honestly. I just followed a YouTube video, and it was really easy, actually. They haven't waived any grooming rules here on Eglin, which I doubt that they will, because Eglin's so stupid. I feel like Eglin does everything ass backwards. Whoa. I actually felt really accomplished cutting his hair, because I was like, wow, I can do this like forever. Devin is a medical lab tech. Yes, Jessica, that's what I was thinking, like a salt dough recipe, something like that. Hi, Devin. Hello. I didn't even see that you texted me. Sorry. Let's talk about little fires everywhere. Oh my gosh. Typical. Hey, Devin. Someone in the comments said that their base is on like a lockdown, so they can't leave the base. And they're not making them get their hair cut. Isn't that funny? Anyways, Little Fires Everywhere is so good. If you guys have Hulu, you need to watch it. It's such a good show. It's got Reese Witherspoon and Kerry Washington in it. And it's based on a book, which I haven't read the book. But it sounds like the book, I bet, is so good. I just wonder, why are certain bases on lockdown and some aren't? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like, I was just telling Devin this, like, I feel like they need to make things in the military, like, one, you know, like, Air Force wide, you know, like, across the board, the same thing. Because I feel like it gets confusing. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a dependa. Why the heck aren't San Diego bases on lockdown? Europe is having a lot harder of a time than we are. Yeah, that's true. We aren't on lockdown, but they aren't being strict. Devin, have they said anything about hair? Like, I don't know. I haven't heard them being not strict about hair. But anyways, has anybody watched The Little Fires Everywhere? Only the one person? It's such a good show. I started the most recent episode. Nope, LOL. Not surprised. I started the latest episode, but I need to finish it. I didn't finish it. I found out my boyfriend has been cutting his own hair. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh my gosh, that's nuts. I want to watch it. Who do you think started the fire? Okay, don't spoil anything for me because I haven't watched the whole latest episode. But in the very first episode where it shows like the house on fire, I mean, I'm sure that, what's her name, Izzy? I'm sure she did it, but who knows? Ooh, or maybe it was, I forget all their names. Maybe it was Kerry Washington's daughter. Martin Luther has a great letter on plagues. Yes. Did you share that on your Instagram, Devin? People could read it. No, we have no vacations planned. There are some weddings that we're supposed to go to, but I don't know if those will happen. So, I did to start this show. Is it a good couple show or can I binge it by myself? I would say, I don't know. I feel like your husband, literally, what are vacations? I agree with that. Devin and I literally haven't, the only like vacation we've been on for us since he's joined the military is when we went to Atlanta last summer for the Billie Eilish concert, which was so much fun. And I want to go on a cruise so freaking bad, like when Devin gets out of the military, because our anniversary is at that same time. And I feel like that would be like fun to kind of like celebrate both, because him getting out of the military is a freaking celebration, let me tell you. So I want to do that, but I don't even know if like that is a possibility. Did you guys have a honeymoon? No. We really didn't even have a wedding, but that's another story for another day. I'm just kidding. We had a day after our wedding, but my husband had the flu. Oh, that sucks. Oh, but anyways, I would say that your husband may like the show. Hey, no. Your husband might like the show, but honestly, I would just binge it by myself. I wouldn't say that it's something that like you need to watch with your spouse. I would say that it's definitely like a good show you could watch by yourself. I like to have like one show that I can watch by myself because I feel like every good show Devin and I watch together, and I feel like I saw a light. We watch together and then I have to wait till he's off work. Like we're watching Dexter right now and we're almost done. Yes, that show is a good show for your husbands to watch. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Devin loves that one. I like it too. It's just like not my favorite show ever. But what was I gonna say? Oh, we're watching Dexter and we're on season 7, episode 11. So, oh my gosh, we're almost done with season 7 and then we have season 8. Such a good show. I can't tell you how many times we watched the first episode of Dexter and we never like went through with it because we just like weren't interested, but it's so good. So if you guys are interested, it's on Netflix. Did you end up getting the Roomba? Guys, what just happened? What are you talking about? What happened? You scared me by saying that because I feel like you're seeing something that I'm not seeing. Oh, in the show. Oh my God, you scared me. I was like, do you see something behind me that I don't see? Are you asking me what just happened in Dexter? Because I'll tell you. But I wanted to answer this other question. Let's see. Oh, did I end up getting the Roomba? Guys, tell Devin that he needs to buy me a Roomba because I want one so bad. Tell him all the benefits. Tell him that it makes my life easier, that it'll vacuum for us at nighttime, and then the floors will be clean, and then we definitely need the Roomba. I want one so bad, but they're just so expensive. Do any of you have any of the off-brand Roombas on Amazon, like that are like $100 or so? Like I've heard people say good things about them. The Vampire Diaries. Ooh, I've heard that that's good. Really? You think the Roomba sucks? See, it's the best, Jordan said. But Devin did just order us a Switch last night, so I'm really excited about that. Wait, okay, so if any of you watch Dexter, this is a spoiler alert, okay? If you watch Dexter and you're not to the end of season 7, don't listen to this, okay? Pause it or go off and come back in a few minutes. But right now, see, the thing is that Devin and I, why am I getting all these weird freaking accounts commenting on my video? Like, hello, goodbye. We already know a few things about Dexter. Like, we know the ending. Pretty much, I think I know the ending. And we already knew, like, certain things that were going to happen. But we are at the point where LaGuerta is about to find out about Dexter. But I already know what happens to LaGuerta. So, okay. Let's see. I already know what happens to LaGuerta, but I won't say. I can't wait, though, because I'm done with this girl. I want her. I won't say it. You know, I want it to happen. I'm excited. But have I watched How to Get Away with Murder? Yes. Literally the best part of Dexter. I'm so excited. And then he's dating that serial killer girl, which Devin and I kind of like her. Devin says he wants her to, like, last throughout the rest of the series because they're, like, good together. But other than that, like, oh, Deb found out that Dexter's a serial killer, which Deb is so freaking annoying. Like, and she also just told Dexter that she's in love with him, which there was, like, this weird part of me that, like, wanted them to kind of get together because I don't know why. It's just, like, a sick, twisted part of me. Devin says he loves Deb. I do love Deb, but I feel like when she found out about Dexter, she's just so annoying. Like, everything has to be about her. Ew. Everything has to be about her. She's like, what about me? Why couldn't you tell me? Like, everything she just takes so personal. It's so annoying. I really was liking her. She was kind of becoming like this badass that I loved. But yeah, anyways. So, yeah, but we do like Hannah. Let's see. The husband in How to Get Away with Murder was my dad's best friend in high school. Shut up. No way. I love How to Get Away with Murder. I love This Is Us. I did like The Good Doctor, but I didn't continue watching it. I need to start it again. And I do like The Resident. I do like that. Meredith was your mom's best friend? Shut up. I don't believe you. Hi, Kate. Who's your best friend and how long have you known her? Devin is my best friend. Tiger King. Didn't really like it, Devin. I started the first episode with you and I didn't really like it. I couldn't really get into it. I didn't find it that interesting, honestly, and I knew I wouldn't. I'm from outside of Philly. So many actors. My friend that I work with, she says she's from right by Scranton. Now, she also talks about being from Philadelphia, from New York, from New Jersey. She talks about all those, like, little places by each other. She always talks about, talks about being from all those different places. So I never really know where she's really from. Did you guys hear that? That scared me. Alexa just started talking. Alexa, stop listening. I hate when that happens. Whew, okay. Are you working from home or are you off? My job is not a job where I can work from home, so I am off. Do I like Gilmore Girls? Yes. Devin, I don't even know what you put the puking faces for, so get out of here. One Tree Hill. I do need to start that. People have said that's really good. I just messed up your music. I'm sorry. Hi, Audrey. Favorite clothing store? My favorite clothing store? Probably Target or TJ Maxx. I'm pretty basic. We've been having a hard time making friends. I'm sorry. Sorry. My little sister was FaceTiming me. I had to deny it. Let's see. Loft. The Loft is expensive, I feel like. You love Pittsburgh. We are Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Devin, did you just see Tommy's comment? Let's do it. We'll move there, Tommy Joe. Guys, did you know that my niece is being born in like a month and a half? Little Miss Clara. Your husband is a Browns fan. Okay, but like why like the Steelers when the Eagles exist? Who cares about the Eagles? Not me. Devin's probably laughing at me right now. I don't know anything about football. I just am a Steelers fan by association. When does Devin get out? His contract ends in, when does his contract end? September. But he has a lot of leave saved up, so we're hoping he gets to take terminal leave, but we'll see. Let's see. Yes, I always have baby fever. Always, every day. All day, every day. Browns fans aren't allowed where I'm from. Steelers everything, for real. Do I like shopping at Victoria's Secret? Not really, honestly. I used to when I was like in high school and stuff, but not anymore. It's overpriced. Sorry, I was working. It's okay. Welcome back. My husband got out last year and we're off to DC. Ooh, fun. I don't know what you're saying. Do y'all have gritty? I don't know what that means. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I will move to Clovis in a heartbeat, by the way, seriously. Devin is down to move anywhere, anytime, any place, for real. Life after military is so freeing and a lot more doors open up. You know what, Macy? Thank you for saying that because you're one of the only people who say things like that. People are always like, yes, Clovis, New Mexico, because that's where my brother and sister-in-law are stationed. That's why they said that. Let's see. Everyone's always like, what are you gonna do? Do you have a plan? What are you gonna do when he gets out of the military? Like, what do you mean? Yes, Jaylee. I do, at least. There is life outside of the military, and I can't wait for Devin to get out and like 6 months in be like, hello, we're happy. So happy we made this decision. We're thriving. We're doing great. So happy. No regrets. Last 4 years have been restricting. People don't understand that military is not the only option in life. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I know, right? Like, Devin's gonna make more money out in the civilian world. Hi, Billy. I'm terrified for my husband to get out, but like, I'm too excited just to be able to drive more than 100 miles. My husband and I drove there too to see his parents in Ohio, and I couldn't stand the smell of cow poo. Oh, are you talking about Clovis? It smells like manure. Billy, I hope you're staying safe as well. The military does not pay what people think. Yeah, no, you like make nothing in the military. Unless you're like an officer. I know, right? Isn't that funny? Will Devin join the reserves? No. Yeah, like definitely like you can definitely survive off of what, like if you're smart, like you can survive off of what the military pays, but like it's nothing extravagant, you know? Get out and be proud you served. Macy, I love you right now. Even officers don't get enough for what they do. Yeah, I'm sure. And they try to get you with the reenlistment bonuses. That is for sure. Like, the reenlistment bonuses will get some people. Devin, you're absolutely right. You make decent money, but you will never be paid enough for what it puts you through. Deal, Devin Farm it is. Clovis, New Mexico, ain't it? Tommy, what do you have to say about that? Tommy lives in Clovis. What kind of music do you like? I love Shania Twain. I actually really do love Shania Twain. I love Shania Twain. I love all kinds of music, actually. Military seems like a good way to start life young, but it isn't forever life for everyone. Agreed. Let's go, girls. My husband is doing the reserves for the next 2 to 4 years. Yeah, a lot of people, you know, it's worth it to them for the healthcare, but not for me. I would rather pay $1,000 a month for healthcare than stay in the military. Than Devin stay in the military. And that's like not an exaggeration. And horses. Devin wants to buy a farm and he wants to split it with my brother. And he wants to get all kinds of animals. I'd be down. I'd be down. I always thought Devin I would love to churn my own butter and have a bunch of kids and live on a farm. I would love it. Have you guys considered Texas? You know, I know a lot of people love it, like living in Texas. Oh my gosh, you guys live on a 77-acre farm. That's Devin's dream. My grandpa grew up on a farm, and his family owned a farm, and before, I think it was like right before I was born, they sold it, but I would have loved to see it. I just have a lot of health probs. Oh yeah, for sure. I think that definitely, if you have like major health issues and stuff like that, that might be worth it for you to like want the healthcare because it's super expensive. But thankfully, we don't have any of those. Thankfully, we don't have any issues like that, so we don't have to really like think about those things. I'm not really interested in California at all. I've never even been there, but I'm not interested in it. I'm sure you won't miss it. Yes, I did color my hair. It's darker now. Do you want to stay down south or move up north? I miss the 4 seasons, but I do like the south. Let's see. We're in North Carolina. It's a family farm. Wow. I've heard that South Carolina is really cool, like a cool place to live. There's a YouTuber I watch, they live in Charleston, and they really like it. What are you watching on TV? I'm watching The Office. My husband wants to be stationed in San Diego. Nice, Devin. An hour from the Outer Banks. Yes, I miss fall too. Yeah, California just seems way too expensive. Live in the Charleston area. I think that would be cool to visit. Ooh, Temptation Island. I think I've heard of that before, but I've never watched it. Maryland is expensive. My friend's sister lives in Maryland and she really likes it. It's really pretty. Oh my gosh. Someone literally came to our door with a gun. That's really scary. Do you watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians? No, not really. I want to buy a house. I'm watching The Office. It's when Pam has her baby Cece, and she's just coming back to work, and like all she talks about is her baby. Charleston in town is gorgeous, but there's not too great of areas around it. We have been to Disney World one time. It was the summer before we got married. Well, we have been renting for the past 4 years, so I'm ready to buy a house. Thank you, Kelly. Right? Your name is Kelly, right? I'm almost positive your name's Kelly. What do you think of all the places who aren't really essential, but they can get away with being considered essential? This is a good question. Pretty much, I think that I think it's sad that like my one friend who is a hygienist back home, she posted about this like little small ice cream shop that's open in our hometown, and she was like, why is this ice cream shop open but I'm laid off from my job? You know, like I guess you could say like getting your teeth cleaned is just as important as getting ice cream. Like, why is my job closed? And that was a good point. Like, I think I definitely think that they should keep certain businesses open, like fast food and stuff, because like if for some reason, you know, you can't find enough food or whatever, like there's always an option to go out to eat. But I definitely don't think like I don't know, I think there's a lot of places that like really aren't essential that could be closed, but I don't want to say that like I think people deserve to like be laid off either. That's not what I mean, but I see what you're saying. Let's see. Where we live, we are 20 minutes from the nearest grocery store. Having a farm is great, but it comes with, yeah, I know. Devin and I always make jokes with each other about like living far away from stuff and being like, I'm going into town. Do you need anything? We always think that would be funny if we had to say that. Sorry, I'm reading some comments. I can't wait to see where y'all move to a new house tour. Yes, I'm definitely going to be doing lots of moving videos, house tour videos, and stuff like that. Hi. Let's see. Are you worried about Devin getting a job now that it might be harder? Not really. When will you guys decide on where you're going to live? When it gets like super close to him getting out. We're just kind of surviving right now. You feel me? Billy, we're like from the Cincinnati area. It's a haul to pack the baby and husband just to go to the grocery store. I bet. Imagine not being from 15 to 20 minutes to a TJ Maxx. Not for me. I feel that so hard. Lots of baby questions. I feel like I've answered that like one too many times. I don't feel like talking about it anymore. My father-in-law has to drive 45 minutes to a Sam Club. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. That's what I don't want. I don't want to like live super far away from stuff. I like to be close. Bye, Macy. Have you watched Sex in the City? Oh my gosh. So I can't watch Sex in the City because I don't have HBO, but I've watched the movies and I love the movies. So I feel like Tommy understands the struggle. They live freaking far from everything. I want to watch the show Sex in the City, but I have to have HBO. Okay, what did someone else say? Tips on crate training. So, about crate training. Marvin has been so hard to crate train. He is like a little devil. He is like a little devil because he hates the crate, like absolutely hates it. Like at least Sherman, when we crate trained him, he would like stop crying after like 15 minutes or 20 minutes, but Marvin never stops crying. Like I take Sherman on a walk every day, try to take him on 2 walks, but most of the time it's just like one longer walk. And I have a Furbo, you guys know, that little camera right there. And it watches Marvin in the crate, or it watches the crate, whoever's in the crate. And when the dogs bark, it sends me an alarm on my phone. Well, when I take when I take Sherman on walks, I get a notification about every 60 seconds that Marvin is barking. He literally never stops. Even when we are walking in the door from the walk, he still is barking. So I don't know. I think just some dogs like just never get used to the crate. But the thing is that you have to be consistent with the crate. You have to be like firm. Like when they cry, do not go let them out. Like be firm. Like, and also what I've been trying to do is like giving him time away from me in the crate every day. Now he does, when he's in the crate with Sherman, he is silent as a mouse. He doesn't make a peep. He is fine. He loves being in the crate with him. But like obviously that's not going to happen forever because they're going to be both too big to be in the same crate, I think. I don't know. They might, but I don't know. So, I like usually put them in the crate every day when I go upstairs to get ready, just so like they can, like he can have a moment away. Like I just like need a moment away from him too, but mostly so he can like have time away from me because when I go back to work, I don't want it to be like a shock to him. So, but he just has like really bad separation anxiety. Like he likes to be touching you at all times. Like he didn't even like being in the car today on the way to the vet because he like wasn't on my lap. So, I don't know. It's definitely, crate training is hard because you have to listen to them cry and bark, and it's like super frustrating. Devin and I had to get a box fan for our bedroom when when Sherman was a puppy because it would kind of like drown out his crying, which I know sounds bad, but like eventually he would stop. But you just have to ignore it because if you give into it, then they're gonna think that when they cry, that they're gonna get a reaction, and then that's not what you want. So, yeah, you just have to be consistent. Don't use the crate as a punishment. Try to make it like an exciting, fun thing. Like, every time you put them in there, give them a treat. Or give them like a Kong with like some peanut butter in it. Just something to like keep them busy. Just like associate it with good things. I know a lot of people will feed their dogs in the crate, so they like associate it with like a good thing, like they're gonna eat in there. Or like I've heard the Snuggle Puppy is really good. If you don't know what it is, just look it up. It's like a comfort thing for puppies. So yeah, that's my advice. But I watched a lot of Zach George's videos on YouTube before we got Sherman, and those were really helpful for training. Do you think he would do well out of the crate? Oh, heck no. I would never leave him out of the crate because he's still so little and he would definitely like chew on everything. Yes, I do use lavender essential oil sometimes, but I don't have a diffuser like right by the crate though. I could try that. My boxer has major separation anxiety and we can't leave him out because he's only bad when we're gone. Yes, literally, I understand what you're saying because Sherman, when he was in the crate, when he was little, like now he has no problem being in there. But before, when we were still training him, he wouldn't ever try to get out. He would just lay there and cry. Marvin literally tries to escape, and it's like scary because he will literally push the crate over to the couch and like pull the blanket that's on the couch through the crate. Like he will, um, he like had scooted the tray out from underneath the crate. Like he like moves the crate, like he climbs up on it and tries to get out. And so I worry about him, like I don't want him to like hurt himself. So that's why pretty much I don't ever put anything in there with him. If I do, it's only like a Kong. Something that's like actually safe for him to have in the crate. But yeah, it's like um it's hard. Crate training is hard. Audrey, so um I did that with Sherman when he was a puppy. I put a blanket on the crate. But then I read on a doodle page that someone's puppy had pulled the blanket through the top of the crate and hung themselves. And luckily they like survived because the owner found him, but that has freaked me out ever since. And one day Devin was home and I was still at work and he put Marvin in the crate in the guest room and he had put the blanket over top of the crate. And when I got home, he had pulled it all the way through the top and it was sticking out of the front. And it was wedged in there and I couldn't open the crate door. And I will never do that again. So Sherman, we could do it because he never tried to pull the blankets through, but I don't trust Marvin at all. So no, I don't do that. Yes, I do play music, but that doesn't help him. How are your dogs meeting new people or being around little kids? Are they protective over you guys? Um, Poor baby. I know. Who tortures him so much that he has to go in the crate? Poor baby. Look, I'll show you. Poor baby 1 and poor baby 2. Let's see. Oh, so both of our dogs love people. Marvin, today we were outside. They are good boys, no crate needed. Sherman pretty much is a good boy, but I just, for his own safety, because he will literally eat anything and everything, we just put him in the crate. And pretty much he hardly ever has to go in the crate because one of us is always home. So, yeah, I don't really feel that bad. But the thing that you asked about, what did they ask? Oh, so Marvin, obviously it's hard for us to socialize him right now because I don't take our dogs on walks until they've had all their shots. And we can't have friends over right now because of the quarantine thing. So today, after his vet appointment, I took him with the leash out to the front yard and our neighbor was outside with her little boy and he's like 1 and he was like super good. He didn't bark. He just sat there. Golden Doodles are really good with people though, like for the most part. They're really great with kids and like they're good family dogs. So Sherman loves everyone that he meets. And I'm sure Marvin will be the same way. But yeah, like Devin said, we try to get in their face a lot and we're constantly like picking them up and like getting in their face when they eat and like, you know, messing with their paws and putting our fingers between their paws and stuff like that. Because if you do it from the time that you bring them home, I swear like they will be used to it. Like Sherman literally is so good. Like Marvin eats out of his food bowl. He gets in his face when he's eating. He drinks out of the water when Sherman's trying to get water. Like He takes toys away from him. Like, Sherman could literally care less. Like, he's such a good dog. He's like, does not care at all. So that's what we're training Marvin to be the same. So I think we do a pretty good job with that. Yeah, Devin, our goal is like, so when we have kids, I mean, obviously dogs have limits, but dogs have limits, of course, and like I would never let my kid just like blatantly like disrespect and like mess around with the dogs in an inappropriate way. But I think like once we have kids, they'll be really good with them and they'll be able to deal with them, like, you know, standing up and holding on to them and stuff like that. Do they follow you from room to room when you are cleaning? Oh my gosh, yes, they're so clingy. Sherman doesn't care. We flop him all over our bed. Literally, you guys, Sherman is like as long as I am, and we literally will just like pick him up and like flop him on us. And especially Devin, he'll like, when he's walking, he just picks him up and holds him like a baby, and he's like gigantic, but he doesn't even care. Yes, I do need to do more cooking videos. I'll blame my kids before I blame Sherman. I know, I'm like that too. When like, okay, I know this sounds bad, but like, I feel like 8 times out of 10, if a dog like snaps at a kid, I'm like, what was the kid doing? Because I feel like most of the time, like the parents weren't really paying attention, unless it's like a little dog, because little dogs are jerks. But I feel like for the most part, like most dogs are pretty patient. I feel like if you have a dog with your kids, you know that they're pretty patient. Okay, 7 out of 10, whatever. But I just feel like, kids just push dogs too far. They can only handle so much. You have to be careful. Like that, yeah, exactly. They can only take so much. Yeah, that's hard when you adopt dogs when they're older. Would you ever consider getting a different dog breed? No. We love golden doodles. We're always gonna have golden doodles. My neighbor's dog was sleeping and she was super sweet. I went to pet her thigh and she hit me. Oh my god. Oh, she bit you. My nephew pulled a dog and he got a big, yeah. When I was little, we went to one of my mom's friend's house from work and she had a little, I don't know what it was. I can picture it in my head. But it was like a little small dog and it like snapped at my face and my parents were so mad. He's never had to share our attention. Yeah. Yeah, that's hard. That's why I'm glad we got Marvin, because I feel like, but Sherman doesn't really get that jealous. I feel like I don't know, but I think it's in my head though. I feel like he misses having like one-on-one attention with me and Devin, but I don't know if that's really true. Sometimes I feel like that though. But like Sherman will never act like it. Like I feel like he misses having us to himself, but he's just so like submissive. Like he doesn't care. Like he lets Marvin do whatever he wants. So, but I feel like there's probably a part of him that like misses having us to himself, but I don't know. Was Marvin like a puppy while Sherman is jealous? How's the dog hair situation? So Marvin sheds, but like it's not that bad, but it's definitely more than Sherman. But I have a feeling like once he gets a little bit older and his puppy coat kind of sheds a little bit, I think it will be better because his hair is starting to get a little bit curlier and I feel like he's going to have curlier hair than he does right now. So we'll see. But it's not that bad. Devin, shut up. That did not happen. I forget what I was gonna say. Devin just got me off track. He's trying to embarrass me with something that did not even happen. Yeah, Audrey, I think you're right. What names were you going on back and forth? Devin, was it Melvin? Melvin and Marvin and Dexter were the 3 that we were choosing between. Well, it was one of us four, and I know it wasn't me, and Marvin prefers the carpet. Shut up. Yeah, we actually named him Dexter for like a whole day, and then we changed his name. Poor doggy. He was confused. I'm so tired. Ask if anyone here knows a biomedical, whatever you said. Would you ever get a girl dog? I don't know. I was telling Devin, I feel like if we get a third dog, I kind of want it to be a girl, but then I don't know. I just love boy dogs. So I feel like I'll always have boy dogs, but we'll see. I told him maybe they need a little sister. We changed our 4-year-old dog's name. Oh my gosh. My husband is Devin. Aw, cool. Yeah, I just love male dogs. I don't know what it is. I just like, I don't know. I feel like you just have a preference and that's just, I don't know. Yeah, Devin doesn't really want a girl dog. Male dogs tend to be closer to females. I think that's why I like boy dogs. Oh, sorry, Harley. I thought you meant that your husband's name was Devin. I'm an idiot. Do you watch wrestling? No, I do not. Devin, I wish we could split the screen and go live together. Victoria, both of your dogs are male. Do you prefer male dogs over female? My mom and dad prefer females. Yes, I do prefer male dogs. I do. What games do you want to get for your Switch? Ooh, guys, I'm so excited to get the Switch. Tell me games that you guys recommend. We're definitely going to get Animal Crossing. Devin wants a sports game. I forget which one. I want to get Mario Party, and I want to know, does anybody that has a Nintendo Switch know if they have Cooking Mama for the Switch? Because I want one. Or I want that game. He says if it was a civilian job, he'd like it. Let's see. Are you reading any good books? I am reading Anxious for Nothing. It's a like faith-based book. Devin, do you know who is the author of that book? I don't think I'd really be interested in Minecraft. But it's a good book. And I'm only like 4 chapters into it, but it is good. I like it. Okay, Harley, I started Lock and Key, but I wasn't really paying attention. There's so many shows that I want to watch. Def get Animal Crossing 2 and Super Mario Party. Yes, those are the 2 that I really want. I really want Cooking Mama if they have it. And I want, what was the other one? Oh, do they have Crash Bandicoot? Does anyone know? That's my favorite game. My mother-in-law was showing me how to budget and do income in Excel. Oh, that's cool. Oh, man. You haven't seen Cooking Mama for the Switch. So sad. Devin bought a memory card for it so we could just buy, like, online the games. So, we're just going to do it like that. So maybe I'll just search it and see if they have it. So, like, how do I make my husband let us have a second dog? Okay, here's what I did. I found, oh my gosh, yes, I would love to play Nintendogs. Oh, I'm surprised that they don't make it for the Switch. That would be so, I feel like they would have a lot of people that would buy it. What was I going to say? Basically, I found we had found the breeder that we went with for Marvin, and we knew that, yeah, exactly, you just do it anyways. Basically, that's what I did. Devin was like on the fence about it, and then I found out I was going to be off of work for 2 weeks, I thought at the time. Turns out it was like 8 weeks that I was off work because of all of this. But I was like, Devin, we're getting this dog, okay? And he was like, okay. And I got him when he just woke up, so he couldn't really say no. He was kind of in a weird, you know, he just woke up and he wasn't really paying attention, so he just said yes. And I kind of told the breeder we were going to get him pretty much before even talking to Devin about it, so I was like, yeah. But, you know, of course, I mean, Devin did not want a second dog. We did both really want a second dog. We just weren't sure when. So, let's see. Can I just ask how much your breeder was? Because I found a corgi breeder for $2,000 and apparently that's too much. Hi, Bella. Well, Devin, can I say how much we paid for Marvin? I don't know if that's really, like, people are weird about prices. The thing is that when you look for dogs that you know, like, from a breeder that you're going to pay a certain, like, a pretty penny for, there's always going to be, like, super expensive, there's always going to be super expensive breeders, and then there's going to be, like, oh, Devin just told you, we paid $700 for Marvin, which is really cheap for a doodle. We paid, like, $1,200 for Sherman, and a lot of doodles are, like, $2,500, but then there's some doodles that are, like, $1,000. Devin, don't be mean. Marvin was only discounted because of the coronavirus, because nobody wanted to come get this sweet baby. And you guys want to know something else that's funny is that there was 2 different dogs, 2 different boys that I had to pick from. And originally I had picked the other one. And then I was looking at then she sent me videos of Marvin, and he looked so, like, mischievous that I was like, I need this one because he looks so, like, he just looks like trouble. And I was like, I need this one. And what did I know? He is trouble written all over. So that's why we picked him. Anyways, but yeah, we paid $700 for Marvin, which I feel like is super, super cheap for a doodle. But she was really great. And yeah, actually Sherman picked him because Devin was like, this is the black doodle. This is the black one. And this is the red, because those are the colors they had. Like their collars. And he was like, Sherman, which one do you want? And Sherman picked the black one. Yeah, we gave him 2 hands to shake, and he chose Marvin. So he picked his brother out. But anyways, basically what I'm trying to say is, just make sure that it's a legitimate breeder, that they have, you know, good, like, that they're good people, that they take care of the animals, and you don't have to pay an arm and a leg for a dog. Like, you can find a cheaper breeder that still takes care of them, and that you know you're getting a good dog. Like, Sherman and Marvin were both, like, cheaper golden doodles, and they turned out fine. Do you know if any of his brothers or sisters are left? They're all gone, I believe. But she's having another litter that's going to be ready at the end of the summer. So if you guys are interested, it's called Brookside Doodles and Poodles, I believe, and she's in Alabama. Yes, Devin, I agree with you. You should let me know what kinds I should do. You should have gotten both. You know what? I always tell Devin I regret not getting one of Sherman's brothers or sisters. I feel like if you're going to get a puppy, what's having 2 at the same time, you know? What does it matter? Our $2,500 puppy has cost us like $5,000 after countless trips to the vet. Oh my gosh, that's nuts. Like, we always say that Sherman cost us so much money in the first year that we had him, because he had an umbilical hernia, and then he was neutered, and then they had to fix the hernia at the same time, and then he was like, he had worms and then he got sick and he's had pink eye and ear infections and then he hurt his paws at daycare, so we had to go to the emergency vet, and he swallowed an SOS pad and he's like swallowed headbands and rags. Like, he's nuts. He's a trouble child. Yeah, like I said, if you want 3 kids, what's wrong with going to 5? Devin's so funny. Guys, look at Marvin. 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 He's out. He is knocked out. If you didn't choose to own Golden Doodles specifically, what other dog breeds? That's really the only one we ever talked about, honestly. Devin, if you want to have 5 kids, then we better get started. That's all I have to say. Who votes that we should have a baby? Okay, let me go get Marvin. I'll bring him over here. Uh-oh, Daddy, he didn't growl. He didn't growl. He didn't growl. Are you sleeping? Everyone votes yes. If you vote no, then you're not my friend anymore. Look at this baby right here. Say hi to your daddy. Aw, thank you. Can I vote that? Because my oh, sweet baby. I know Devin's so jealous right now. Little angel. He never ever lets us hold him like this. He doesn't really love to cuddle, I'll be honest. You don't like to snuggle, huh? You wanna go back to sleep? Have a baby and add another golden doodle. My husband would rather have children than a dog. Really? That's so funny. Nope. You're not going anywhere. He's got stuff to do, no time to cuddle. Literally. Oh, Scarlett, you should watch Devin pick up Sherman. He still does, and Sherman's like 5 feet tall. Dogs are children. Agreed. This is my baby. But I want a human baby too. Exactly. You just have to bring a puppy home. A sweet baby to snuggle. Yes, just a little baby to snuggle. Huh. I could stare at him all day. He's so cute. Hey, Scarlett, I had a boxer named Chloe. I want a freaking human and puppy. No. We only plan on doodles. Doodles all day. He's about done with me. Devin, I think Chloe's like 12. I think she might be turning 13 this summer, but I don't know. Oh. Here he goes. I want a baby so bad. Once my husband's out of the Air Force, we're going to try. Aww. Aww. Look. Cute boy. You have boogers. I hate that I can't get pregnant because then I'm just another dependent. Oh my gosh, that's not true. Aw, good luck to you guys trying for a baby. Having a baby does not make you a dependent. I hate that everyone calls every military spouse a dependent because that's not true. Also, I have yet to meet an actual dependent, so I just wonder if it's all fake. Kind of like the girls who, kind of like the people who they say where their spouses rank. I've never actually heard of a military wife that does that. Like, I've never actually met a wife that actually wants someone to address them by their husband's rank. Like, I've never actually seen that happen in real life. If I had it my way, Vic would stay at home. I know. Devin loves to have me home, which I love because I love to be home too. And I love taking care of the house, and I love like being home to like, I don't know, I just love being at home. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Look what this is going on right here. We're saying it's our rank. I've never seen that. I've never actually seen that. I feel like it's just like a joke. I think Marvin wants a baby brother. Do you want a baby brother? We used to always say that to Sherman, and he would always turn his head. And now he actually has a brother, and he's probably so sick of him. Let's see. Jennifer, that's funny. Whoa. Ah! Dude, please just come to San Diego for a day. These women are wild. Maybe it's just because I don't really like pay attention to the military wives stuff. Like, people here, I don't know, I'm not really like friends with any of the military wives, but I mean, I am, but like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't like I hang out with more people that aren't military wives than people that are military wives. Can you share some baby names that you love? Devin, oh God. Devin, let's talk about baby names that we love. I love the name, I don't know if I want to say, Devin, don't say the names that we really, really like. Because those are actual real names. Well, I guess any of these names could really be one that we might use, but I love the name Violet. Oh, I thought Marvin was about to pee on the carpet, but he didn't. I love the name Jude. I love the name Esther from the Bible. I love the name Job from the Bible. I think that's a really cool name. I love the name, I've always loved the name Kimberly, which sucks because Kim Kardashian ruins that for me. But I love the name Kimberly. I think it's a really pretty name. I also like Beverly. And I can see with a daughter named Jude. Oh, I would like a little girl named Jude. I always thought of it for a boy's name, but I think that I love boys' names for girls. Like Logan for a girl, or like, you know, names that are traditionally for boys, but using them for girls. I love that. I love the name Briar. I like that name. I follow a girl on TikTok named Briar. That's my name, Kimberly. Don't let her ruin it. I didn't mean that in any offense to anyone named Kimberly, but I do love the name Kimberly. I love the name Blake for a girl. Me too. We have a Lindley Rain. Oh, I love the name Lee. Leigh for a girl. I do love the name Blake for a girl. There's a bug on the carpet, you guys. Should I ignore it or should I kill it? Well, hold on. Move. Okay. Come here. Come here. Sorry, guys. Whoa. Rowan. I do like that name. Yes, Job did go through it in the Bible. You're right. I was just listening to a podcast. They were talking about it. Yeah. Allison, it does make me think of that too. What are some boys' names you like? Boys' names. We love the name Dexter. We love the name Denver. We love the name David after his dad. That's also why I like the name Lee, because my dad's middle name is Lee. Hold on, guys. I think I need to let Marvin outside to go potty. Let's go potty. Come on. Come on. Marvin, let's go potty. Dakota is my brother's name, actually. The name Arthur, actually, because we're watching Dexter, the name Arthur is ruined for me, because if you've watched Dexter, then you know. Good boy, Marvin. Come inside. Wow, he's such a good boy. Sorry. Ivy, I like that name. Ooh, I like Beckett. I do like Beckett. Let's see. I love Oliver. Love that name. Yes, if you guys didn't read Devin's comment, Devin's initials are DBF, Devin Blaine Fox, and his dad's name is David Blaine Fox. And I don't know if anyone before that was DBF, but our boy is going to be named DBF, so his middle name is going to be Blaine, for sure. But we just have to decide on a first name. I really love the name Blaine, so I would love to name him DBF and then call him Blaine, because I love that name. I don't know why I like it so much, but I just really like it. So Declan, okay, the name Declan, I had a little boy that I took care of at a daycare I worked at. That's name was Declan, and he was like really bad, and he like always pooped his pants. So I just don't associate that name with a good memory. So my middle name is Blaze. Ooh, that's so cool. Am I having a baby? No. There's no baby in my belly, but I wish that there was. I also like the name, I like the name Forrest, which I know is like a weirder name. I usually don't like the like weird names, but I do like the name Forrest. I think that that's cool. River is a cute name. Not yet, exactly. I actually have a cousin named Presley. Bentley and Tristan. I love the name Bentley. I've always loved that name ever since Teen Mom. Bentley. I love her. Emerson. I had a little girl in my preschool class last year named Emerson, and I love that name. Yes, Drew for a girl. Such a pretty name. Yeah, I do like Presley for a girl. That is a cute name for a girl. Marvin. There's like, I thought I lost it, but there it is. There's this little tiny, tiny bug on my carpet, and I literally am just going to let it go, I think. Do you guys ever do that? I know that sounds bad. Let's see. Oh, Reese is a name I've always loved. Let's see. Oh, Allison, I know what you're saying. I actually have 2 friends that just named their baby Levi. Dustin, no. I would never name, just because we've lived here, and so that's all I would think of when I think of that. And so that's a no from me, dog. I do like the name Crew. Yes, Logan, I love boy names for girls. I'm trying to think of more that I like. There's one that I really liked, and I just can't think of it. I can't remember. Oh, yes. No, Denver. We love the name Denver. Oh, I like Lenny. Love the name Lenny. I love that you made an Instagram for your pups. Thank you. If you guys don't follow the dogs, I made an Instagram for them, and it's Fox V Babies. So it's like FOXX V BABIES. So you guys should go follow them. I tagged the account in like my recent picture of the dogs. I love Keegan. I like that name too. I have a Keegan in my life. Who is it? Keegan. I have a cousin named Keegan. That's why. That's why it sounds familiar. Delaney. I knew this girl in school named Delaney, and that just ruins it for me. Aaron. I have a cousin named Aaron. I'm not really big into naming my kids after people, other than like our parents. Well, other than like immediate family. I don't know, because then I just feel like everybody will get jealous, you know? Because then it's like, if I name this person after this person, then I have to name someone else after this person. Like, I don't know. Some people just ruin a good name. I know, right? Hey, leave it alone. Oh, I like Chandler for a girl. I think that's cute. I don't think, Devin, are you watching still? My husband's name is Chandler. Aw. Oh yeah, we like Daxton. Daniel? Yeah, Daniel's not really my favorite. Aw, that's sweet. Would you homeschool your kids? No. I think we both definitely want them to go to public school. Marvin has the hiccups. Look who I have here. You say hello? Yeah, I'm a handsome boy. Devin, tell Quick I said hello. Their last name was Apple. Interesting. Aw, look. He loves his brother. Dylan or Delia? One of my friends in high school's sister's name was Delia. I do like that name, though. It is really pretty. So random, but do you think you would try cloth diapers? No. I'm sorry, but that is just something that I'm all for, like, you know, natural alternatives and stuff and like saving the planet and all that. But that's not something I'm into, not something I'm interested in doing. I think it takes another level of commitment to do cloth diapering, and I just don't have that interest in me. So I definitely will be doing disposable diapers. I mean, never say never. I would be interested, but I really don't want to. I really would rather use disposable diapers. So, I changed a kid with cloth diapers, and God bless, but it's pretty gross. Yes, I have taken care of a few kids before that have cloth diapers, and it's not fun. It's just, it grosses me out kind of, to be honest, no offense. It would probably be different for me, like if it's my child, like I wouldn't think it was that gross, but I just can't do it. I want my kids to be exposed to secular worldviews and atheists. Yes, Devin, I agree. I agree with you. When you decide to have kids, do you want to be near your family? Honestly, I don't really mind. I mean, yeah, I think it would like be better, like more helpful to have people around, but it's never like scared me to have kids away from family. Like I've never thought like I couldn't do it without help or anything like that. So, I don't know. It doesn't really like bother me. Your skin is so freaking pretty. Oh, thank you. Do you ever regret not having a wedding? Nope. Never regretted it once. What was your dream job? My dream job is to be a mommy. Honestly, I'm not just like being funny. That's really my dream job. I've always wanted to be a mom. That's like my ultimate goal is to be a mom and raise babies. And yeah, I can't wait to have kids and be a mom. But I would love to make YouTube like an actual career. I would love to make like real money on YouTube, you know? I would love that. Wouldn't it be so ideal if you could have a kid at the same time as your sibling and have them grow up together? Yes, I know. My little brother's having a baby in May. And I would love, but like he's in the military, so they're going to be away anyway. But I would love to have a baby close in age with their baby. Can you guys hear my TV? It's The Office. They're like lip singing a song. Same, I just want to be a trophy wife and a stay-at-home mom, literally. Goals, that's my goal. I really want to start a YouTube channel, but don't know where to start. You just have to do it. You just have to go for it. Sherman's about done with me. He's ready for bed. Sherman. Hey, Sherman. Are you ready for bed? Sherman, are you ready for bed? Are you ready for bed? Okay, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here because Sherman wants to go to bed and Marvin is like losing his mind over here. So anyways, I'm going to let you guys go, but thanks for tuning in to this over 2-hour live video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to try to get that. I think you guys missed the beginning of my live, but my computer has like this virus and I'm trying to like, I have a video that's exported and ready to upload, but I just have to actually get it uploaded because of the stupid thing that's on my computer. So I need to fix that, but hopefully that'll be up tomorrow. So I'll talk to you guys later, but thank you guys for tuning in and watching.